Hello students, in this video I am going to start about chapter number 3, human reproduction. In human reproduction there are few terms we need to know. First of all, what is gametogenesis? It means the formation of gamete. It is gametogenesis. What is insemination? It means the transfer of sperms into the female genetical tract is known as insemination. What is fertilization? It means the fusion of male and female gametes, which leads to formation of zygote. Now, what is implantation? It means the formation and development of blastocyte, and when it is attachment to its uterine wall is known as implantation, and the embryonic development is known as gestation, and delivery of the baby is known as parturition. So these are the terms you need to note down in your book. Now we will start the topic, the male reproductive system. This is the short forms which I have written about some main important points of male reproductive system. So I will tell you about it and you need to just read these small topics. So first of all, the male reproductive system is located in the pelvic region. It includes testes alongside with accessory ducts, glands and external genita. This is the short way I have written its location and what it includes. So you need to just memorize this whole flow chart and you have to write it in on your own words. The testes are situated outside the abdominal cavity within a pouch called scrotum. Lower side. Why lower side? Because it produces spermatogenesis, allows to spermatogenesis. Its length is 4 to 5 cm, width 2 to 3 cm, and the cavity within a pouch called scromatum. The scromatum helps in maintaining the low temperature of the testis 2 to 2.5 degree lower than the normal intestinal body temperature, which is necessary for spermatogenesis. In adults, each testis is oval in shape, that is its length, and its width is given. The testis is covered by a dense covering. Each testis have 250 compartments. Testis have 250 compartments which are known as testicular lobules. Each lobules contains 1 to 3 coiled. It contains 1 to 3 highly coiled seminal semiferous tubules in which sperms are produced. Seminiferous tubules, sperm produced. So when you will know this whole flow chart, you can write the short note about male reproductive system. Then we will go further. Seminal semiferous tubules in which sperms are produced is semiferous tubules is lined on its inside by two types of cells. Which are the two types of cells? Male germ cell and setoid cells. The male germ cells undergo mitotic division which leads to sperm formation, while the setoid cells provides nutrition to germ cells. The region outside the semiferous tubules called interstitial space contains small blood vessels and interstitial cells of Leydig cells. When you just read it down or memorize this whole short note of male reproductive system, just connect with its diagram and see what's there. Leydig cell synthesize, which is here, the small blood vessels, and the interstitial cell, Leydig cells, it synthesizes and secretes testicular hormones, which is androgens. Now we will see about the male sex accessory ducts. Memorize this: accessory ducts, which are GT testis, vasa referentia, epididymis, and vasa referentia. The seminal tubules of the testis opens into vasa efferentia through rete testis. The vasa referentia leaves the testis and open into epididymis located along the posterior surface of each testis. The epididymis leads to vasa referentia. This is the whole flow chart. where it opens, where the duct means opening, where these openings are there in the male sex organ. Then the epididymis leads to vasa deferentia that ascends to the abdominal and loop over the urinary bladder. It receives the duct from seminal vesicles and open into urethra as the ejectory duct. This duct stores and transports the sperm from the testis to the outside through urethra. The urethra originates from the urinary bladder and extends through the penis. This urinary bladder, urethra, is into penis. This duct stores and transports sperm. All this is written in short form. You have to just memorize this and connect it with the diagram viewed 3.1 on the page number 43. And the urinary bladder, and then it extends to the penis to its external opening called urethral meatus. Here. In penis, it is special tissue helps in ejection of penis. Enlarged end of penis is known as glans penis, which is covered by loose full skin, which is known as foreskin. Now we will see about the accessory glands. They are paired seminal vessels, prostate gland, and paired bulbourethral gland, which lubrication of penis. Seminal plasma is also present, which is rich in fructose, calcium, and certain enzymes. So the male reproductive system is over. So you have to write all this and write whole this thing in male reproductive system with its diagram. Thank you.